Abagtha, although a lesser-known figure in the Bible, played a significant role in the story of Queen Esther. To understand Abagtha's story, we must delve into the captivating tale of Esther herself. Esther, a Jewish orphan, was raised by her cousin Mordecai in the Persian Empire during the reign of King Xerxes I. Through a series of events, Esther became the queen of Persia and found herself in a unique position to influence the king's decisions. During this time, Haman, an ambitious and power-hungry nobleman, rose to prominence in the king's court. Haman despised Mordecai because he refused to bow down to him, as Mordecai believed in worshipping only God. In his anger, Haman devised a wicked plan to exterminate all the Jews in the empire. Unaware of her Jewish heritage, Esther initially hesitated to intervene. However, Mordecai urged her to use her position as queen to save her people. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Esther agreed and decided to approach King Xerxes. Now, before Esther could approach the king uninvited, she had to risk her life, as it was forbidden to enter his presence without being summoned. She fasted and prayed for 3 days, seeking God's guidance and protection. On the third day, Esther donned her royal robes and entered the king's inner court. Seeing her there unannounced, Xerxes extended his golden scepter, indicating that she was welcome. Relieved, Esther approached him and invited him along with Haman to a banquet she had prepared. During this first banquet, Esther skillfully delayed revealing her true intentions. Instead, she invited them both to a second banquet the following day. As Haman left the palace that evening, he noticed Mordecai at the king's gate again refusing to bow down to him. Filled with rage, Haman decided to erect a gallows to hang Mordecai the next day. That night, however, King Xerxes experienced a bout of insomnia. Unable to sleep, he ordered the royal chronicles to be read to him. It was then that he learned of a previous incident where Mordecai had uncovered a plot to assassinate him, saving his life. Realizing that Mordecai had never been rewarded for his loyalty, the king decided to honor him. The next morning, Haman entered the court early, intending to ask the king's permission to hang Mordecai. However, before he could speak, Xerxes asked for his advice on how to honor someone deserving of recognition. Haman, assuming the king wanted to honor him, suggested an elaborate display of wealth and power. To his shock and dismay, Xerxes commanded Haman to carry out these honors for Mordecai. Haman was forced to lead Mordecai through the city streets, proclaiming his praises. Filled with humiliation and despair, Haman hurriedly returned home. As Haman's wife and advisors witnessed his downfall, they warned him that his fate was sealed if he continued opposing Mordecai and the Jews. Just as they spoke these words, messengers arrived to escort Haman to Esther's second banquet. At this banquet, Esther revealed her Jewish heritage and exposed Haman's wicked plot to annihilate her people. Enraged, King Xerxes ordered Haman to be hanged on the very gallows he had constructed for Mordecai. Now, where does Abagtha fit into this story? Abagtha is mentioned only once in the Bible, in Esther 1 verse 10. He is listed among the 7 eunuchs who served King Xerxes. Although little is known about Abagtha personally, it is likely that he witnessed the events surrounding Haman's downfall and Esther's bravery. Abagtha, like many others in the palace, would have seen the divine hand of God at work. He might have been astonished by the turn of events, realizing that Esther's rise to power and her intervention had saved the Jewish people from destruction. While Abagtha's role may seem minor, his presence in the court serves as a reminder that even those seemingly on the periphery of significant events can witness and be impacted by divine intervention. The story of Abagtha, though brief, is a testament to the power of courage, faith, and the unexpected ways in which God works through ordinary individuals to bring about extraordinary outcomes.